Over the past 20 years, a lot of things have changed in the waterfowl world. Our standard of excellence isn't one of them. We have been proudly family owned and operated since 1999. GK calls. We don't want to be the biggest, just the best.
MichianaOutdoorsNews.com, Mark Zona with you. It's been a while, hasn't it? Middle of summer. Best time to talk about this time of year going into the fall about flipping. One of the best things on a lot of our lakes, whether it's Lake Templine to St. Joe River, is when we've got matted grass, thick vegetation. What rods do I use when I'm flipping per line choices? And here's the best way to describe it. Whenever I'm flipping braided line, I'm going to use a softer action rod. In fact, I have it down to you always use a 3 or a 4 power, and what that is a medium heavyish action rod. And what it's going to let that braid do, when you pull on one, it's just has a softer tip, to when you lean into one, you don't tear out of his face. Like if I drop in a mat, that tip is going to actually load up. It's a slower action rod, to where when I'm using fluorocarbon line, I'm going to use a stiffer action rod. I'm going to use a 5 power or a 6 power, where it has a lot more backbone up at the tip. And the other thing about the reels that I use, I have a Metanium here and a Shimano Curado here. Every reel I use, whether it's with braid or with fluorocarbon, is a high-speed reel, a 7-speed reel, or even an 8-speed reel. The main thing that you want when you drop in a mat, when you drop down in a mat, the first thing you want is speed to get him out. So this year, if you do go out, you're looking for new rods, a slower action, a 3 or 4 power for your braid, 5 or 6 for your fluorocarbon.